Hey guys, so I was chatting along there for 10 minutes, realised I had no audio. So I was making a video telling you about what happened a couple of days ago. I crashed, and any of you who know about the Uberman won't be surprised by that. And now I understand what the zombie state is, and it's terrible. I don't particularly ever want to experience that again. It was very disorientated. It's like being pulled down to the ground, and I'm there trying to fight it. The only way to stay awake was to get up and move. I had to go for a walk, couldn't really focus very well, and I was racking my brains as to what to do, and I decided I would take 2 extra 20-minute naps. So my strategy was to take a nap every 3 hours rather than every 4 hours. So I decided on that, got into bed, set my alarm, and I slept through the alarm. My body completely shut me down, and that concerned me, because it was a loud alarm. So I did some more research on the internet, and I joined the forum, the Polyphasic Sleep Society forum. I joined that, spent a good couple of hours on the forum, and it concerned me that I didn't come across anyone who was doing the Uberman and experiencing long-term sustainable success. And even the 3 most well-known people that I know there that have gone public who were doing the Uberman no longer do the Uberman, not because of health reasons, but because it just didn't fit into their lifestyle, because the world isn't polyphasic, the world is monophasic. So that concerned me, and also I came across videos of another guy who was doing Uberman. He made daily videos, and his body completely shut him down. He was conscious, but he just couldn't move. He's there on the floor, but unable to move, and his blood pressure went up, numerous health problems. That's not to say that that is something that is intrinsic to sleep deprivation, because he also mentioned that the people that he knows of that have been able to successfully adapt to the Uberman, they had a very high level of health to begin with. So maybe I'll attempt the Uberman again next summer. But winter's coming up. The Uberman, it was already causing problems for me because I've got things coming up that need to be arranged, and I don't know if I can fit 4-hour naps around that. So that's already a problem right there. So I've chosen to revert back to the everyman, because I still love the feeling that you get from a nap. It wasn't all negative. I love that feeling of having a nap, feeling totally refreshed and wanting to jump out of bed. So, but this is the thing, there's more to it than this. After I crashed, I decided to leave the experiment after that. And I just said to my body, when I went to sleep that night, I said, look, do what you want. I'm going to let you sleep as long as you want. Do what you feel you need to do. I slept for 9.5 hours straight, and I guess my body needed it. The night after, I did the same again. Slept for about 8 hours. I got up, looked at myself in the mirror, looked into my eyes, and I looked like I'd had a good night's sleep. I looked fresh, and I felt fresh. So it leaves me with a bit of a dilemma, because I'm drawn to the everyman. I'm drawn to being able to get things done early in the morning, and how that makes me feel. So I'm going to combine the two. I'm going to do the everyman Monday to Friday, and I'm going to let my body have a reboot on Saturday and Sunday, so my body can catch up on what it feels it needs to do. I'll keep you posted on how that goes. I'll most probably make a video a couple of weeks from now, let you know how that's going, combining the everyman, 3.5 hours core sleep with 2 to 3 20-minute naps throughout the day. It's been a crazy journey. I've met some interesting people who are also into polyphasic sleep. So for now, Gonna leave it there. I suspect I will give the Uberman another crack this time next year, no, earlier next year during summer, because I do believe that we're going to start sleeping less. Actually, just before I go, I think sleep, it could be that the reason we need to sleep is because during that time we connect with the higher self, the higher consciousness, the source, the universe, God, the divine, whatever you call it. I believe we connect to that aspect of ourselves during the sleep, and I believe that's important. If we didn't dream, I think we'd go a bit loopy, we'd go a bit crazy, so dreams are important. Now though, in this day and age, more of us are taking it upon ourselves to connect with that higher consciousness. In days gone by, we weren't allowed to do that. People were burnt by the stake, and if you wanted to connect to the source, you needed to seek out an intermediary. A priest or a rabbi had to do that for you. You weren't allowed to make that connection yourself. Times are different now though. The more we're connected with higher intuitions, the less sleep I think we will need, and I suspect that's what it is. I'm open to other explanations, but that's what seems to fit right now. Yogis are well known for not needing that much sleep. Qigong and Tai Chi masters are well known for not needing much sleep. And a martial arts friend of mine, he sleeps 4 hours and he's always buzzing and full of energy. I don't know where he gets it from. Well, I do. It's meditation, exercise, health, being alive, following your excitement, living in integrity with your values and taking action on the things that you know that you value. You get energy from that, you radiate life. So hope you got something from that. Hope you got something from following the experiment. Take care of yourself, do what is right for you. Don't be afraid to contemplate the negative and the positive of anything you do before you decide to get into it. Hope you got something from this. Take it easy. Peace.